Hello everyone, this is Xanasham from Ghosts and ZU. This is Undead LP, who is a level 14 Undead Hunter. I can't believe I managed to forget the race of the character. We are collecting sea dog crates for some reason. We are collecting the crates that were destroyed as the orcs tried to land on this area of the Tristral Glades and was destroyed by Bloodfang scavengers because they seem to have sent like their worst orc regiment, sending sea dogs which are unable to actually fight sober. They have to fight drunk, and they aren't very effective fighting the Worgen. They don't seem to have brought many efficient tanks, and the Forsaken are just using them as cannon fodder, basically. Because the Forsaken know what to do against the Worgen. They know to be just as brutal to the Worgen, and the Orcs are just mulling about, getting owned in every way possible. Getting eaten by spiders, getting eaten by Worgen, getting ripped apart, getting eaten by bears. It's ridiculous. But what we're going to be doing now, well, we completed those quests for the initial Worgen. What we're going to do now is we're going to be killing the Forest Etin. The way we're going to do this is we're going to poison it, and then, yeah, we're going to poison it. So we're going to kill this Forest Etin by poisoning it. That's really mean, but it is a Forest Etin, and it does kill people. It's really not particularly smart. It will just whack anyone to death. Now, the reason there haven't actually been that many videos for the Undead LP series over the past weekend, I wanted to make some videos for the weekend, but I've been away for the past 3 days now in a competition, so that's why there hasn't been any uploads over the weekend. I'm going to another one on the next Saturday, so there won't be any updates on that weekend either, but then there's not going to be anything for a while then afterwards, so there should be more uploads back on weekends again. Yes, I just wanted to explain that. What we're doing now is we're rescuing sea dogs. We're killing skitterweb spiders, which for some reason don't drop any loot, or didn't drop any loot before, and now we've got a massive army of sea dogs to whack everything down. This actually is quite fun, because you actually do get the experience from the sea dogs killing your mob. Because we're level 15 now, it isn't really a good idea to do this, but if you're languishing on level 11 or something and you're still on these quests, if you want to level up quickly, you can just use the sea dogs just to whack everyone down. And you can kill quite a lot of things very, very quickly just by pulling them and just doing a little bit of damage, and the sea dogs will get the experience. We'll kill them, and then you'll get the experience. We just killed the massive spider mother now, so after we've killed these initial skitterweb spiders, this mine should be fit for use again. There shouldn't be any more spiders coming. Now we're actually just running away from spiders, because the sea dogs can hold on themselves, and they don't particularly want to just kill spiders the entire video, because there are a ton of spiders there. They do respawn quite quickly, and it's not a very entertaining video to actually see us kill random spiders. No, it is not whatsoever. Here we go, we got a bush chicken injector. I think this is an upgrade to our previous gun. We might be equipping it, we might not. We still have a staff, which is plus 2 stamina, but as we go through more quests, we will get a lot more upgrades. And in this video, we're actually going to be going into the Dead Mines. We will not be going into Ragefire Chasm in this playthrough. We will be going into Silverpine Forest, not Silverpine Forest, the Silverpine, whatever the hell the dungeon of instances in Silverpine. We will be doing that, not in the next 3 videos, but that will be something that will actually be being done. The reason for this is because if you just do all the dungeons, you're going to miss all the quests in Silverpine Forest, and I really don't want to do that because these quests are really good. As we're seeing here, is we're killing Hillsbrad refugees. As you know, the Forsaken took over Hillsbrad, and Hillsbrad have decided to go to this previous Worgen-infested island, taking it over, and are now seeking refuge in the city. Now what's actually happening here is we're actually coming over here, killing all the Hillsbrad refugees and raising them as Forsaken using the Valkyr. The Forsaken are trying to resurrect as many as possible, just to get more soldiers as cannon fodder in order to take over the lands. And it is actually quite an effective strategy, because they are dealing tons of victories over the Alliance, and as we'll be going for the questing for the Forsaken, you'll understand how well the Forsaken are actually doing fighting back the Alliance in Azeroth, Eastern Kingdoms. There we go. We just leveled to level 16. We can get a new ability, Eagle Eye and Men Pet. Eagle Eye just lets you see a different area as if you were already there. and the other thing is Men Pet, which allows you to heal your pet. It's like the standard hunter ability, which I will ignore using because we just kill things so quickly. I know these are elite, but they don't hit that hard, and the Valkyrie does help you, so they're not really elite. What we'll see here is a cutscene. What we have actually found is that the Hillsbrad refugees, now that they see they're under assault by the Forsaken and are resurrecting, they decided that even though they don't want to be Worgen, they prefer to be Worgen than dead. And so they become the Hillsbrad Worgen, and the Worgen ranks are buffed up in Silverpine Forest, which is a large blow to the Forsaken, because now the Forsaken are actually outnumbered, even with the Orcs reinforcements, because the Worgen have got a massive increase in population. And as we can be seeing, the Worgen will be doing a lot more questionable tactics compared to the Alliance. Now, the Alliance usually don't actually use very weird tactics, don't use horrific tactics. But the Worgen have no qualms in using the same tactics the Forsaken use against them. They use a lot of like horrific tactics, and we'll be seeing horrific tactics in war, basically throwing people suicide missions and stuff like that, but the Alliance don't usually do, but now the Worgen are quite happy to do it. What we're doing here is we're actually talking this, but I love the fact that Sylvanas is such a key person in the questing zone. Like, you meet with her, you're like your lieutenant, she has so much dialogue with you, and she actually here, as you can probably see if you read the actual quest text, you will understand why what Sylvanas is actually doing in Silverpine Forest. They want to keep Silverpine and the lands of Lordaeron Forsaken, because the Forsaken who have actually resurrected are the descendants of Lordaeron, and the people of Stormwind really have no more claim over the lands of the previous Lordaeron Empire than the Forsaken, because the Forsaken, even though they're dead, they are the previous people who actually lived in Lordaeron, so that of course they would have a greater claim than Stormwind. Just because they're human doesn't mean they actually own the lands or actually had anything to do with the lands. We did get quite a lot of new abilities. We got Scattershot, I think, which makes them... We got a lot of different abilities, to be honest. Hunter's Mark, which increases your damage from ranged. A Wing Clip, which allows you to whack something and it'll be slow so you can get out of combat quickly. And I don't know what else we've got. We've got Aspect of the Viper, which increases our range damage as well. I don't know if it's Viper or Aspect of the Hawk. Aspect of the Hawk, probably, it's actually called. The quest we're doing here is we have to collect 6 Forsaken insignias off the dead Forsaken mobs in this Bloodfang area here. The other thing is we need to kill 10 Bloodfang Stalkers to destroy the threat of the Worgen right next to the Forsaken base camp. And the other thing is, I don't particularly know. I think we just need to kill 10 Hillsbrad Worgen. No, we don't actually need to do anything in this location. I think we're going to be going into the Dead Mines very, very soon in this video. We're not going to be completing the Dead Mines. In the next video, we will be completing the Dead Mines. As you saw there, by the way, that Silver Mob did give us a ton of experience. It really does give a ton of experience to actually have like a mob add-on which shows you the Silver Mob, because killing them does give a massive boost to your leveling experience. It makes you much quicker. What we just saw there was we just killed a Smith, I think. We just collected the logbook for something. I don't know what the logbook was for, but we are a logbook of some sort of Worgen plans or something. We're going to be going into Dead Mines, I think, now. Yeah, here we are. Dead Mines. Awesome. We do collect the quests. I didn't actually read the quest text. It just basically gives you quests for killing the various mobs and bosses in the Dead Mines. I don't know what the actual quests say, but it's because it's really difficult to read them, because as you go into an instance, what happens is that the rest of your group just pick it up, and you will automatically get the quest, so you can't actually read what the quest text actually said that efficiently. I was kind of disappointed that the cannons in normal Dead Mines, you can't actually use them to destroy the mobs. I understand why they did that, because it would make it ridiculously easy. But it still is, it's okay. I kind of find it annoying. They could have just made the cannons do significantly less damage just to make it quite cool. But I understand why they didn't do it, because they didn't want to make the entire instance even easier than it already is. Here is Glubtalk. He just does random like AoE stuff around the room. Just move out of the area of effect spell ability when you see it. You probably won't die to this. I think we actually wipe here, because the tank pulls way too much than he can handle and runs around the corner, so the healer can't actually heal him. I don't know why the healer didn't run with the tank, but yeah, it just kind of gets into chaos and everyone dies. And if you're wondering, there is a reason why I haven't actually fed my spider. The reason I haven't fed my spider and actually make my spider do more damage, because as you know, an unhappy pet, when it isn't fed, does less damage than a happy pet. The reason I haven't actually fed my pet is because I haven't actually got anything to feed it with, and I was too lazy to actually go to a vendor to actually buy anything. We're going to be walking right back now. I think we're going to be going to the... I think we're going to be almost at the second boss, but I think we're not going to be getting to the second boss in this level. We do manage to level 17, and we get a new talent point, of course. I am going to be a Beast Mastery Hunter, if you haven't already guessed, guys. I just want to get some, like, cool, like, awesome, exotic pets. I don't know if you can actually get exotic pets before level 60, but if we don't, it doesn't really matter. I like being a Beastmaster Hunter, I like my pet doing a lot more damage. So yes, this is the second boss here. This is the ogre and the goblin on top of the ogre. The ogre will smash you into random places, and the goblin will throw bombs. We will not be able to actually show you the entire video in this. We're not showing you the entire fight in this video, guys. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you want to like the video, please like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below. And if you want to just do whatever, comment in the video section, comment box below. Thanks for watching, and hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you again.